Back here for another segment of Coaches Club, and today I'm joined by Brian Rigg, men's volleyball head coach. How are you doing today?
Good, excellent.
Big game this weekend. Yeah. Virginia Tech coming here, midnight game. Just talk about the excitement just surrounding, this Friday's game.
Sure, yeah. This is the third year we're having the midnight game. It's the second year we're having Virginia Tech come.
Okay.
So it's a big game for us. I mean, this is by far, it's the biggest crowd we'll ever see in a volleyball match anywhere.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, you look at volleyball matches, NCAA volleyball matches, Olympic volleyball matches, this crowd rivals any of those matches with attendance. So it's big for us. The guys never see anything like this before the game or after the game. There's nerves, there's excitement, but it is probably the main event we look forward to, this and the national championship every year. So.
Just talk about you guys' season so far. You're off to a better start than you were last year, but just talk about just how you guys have just been gradually progressing this year.
Sure. Yeah, our team this year is it is less athletic than the last 2 years, which is okay. The guys aren't as big, but the team chemistry has been amazing. Yeah. So we started out the year. We did pretty well at our first tournament at Virginia Commonwealth University, but then we moved on. We played at Lancaster Bible College. We went to the championship at that game. We beat Messiah, who we've never beat before, so that was exciting. And then we went to the Hoosier Illini, actually the Michigan State Harvard Classic.
Okay.
And we played all the top 20 teams from last year. We beat a handful of those, and so it's the best finish we've had at the Harvard Classic. And I saw guys coming together. We play better as a unit than I've ever seen our team play as a unit. So it's exciting that we're going the right way.
Right. Midnight volleyball, the midnight game is always the biggest game of the year. But after that, what's some goals for, after this game, once the excitement dies down from, this big home match?
Yep, that's right. Well, we get to play Virginia Tech, and they're probably the other team, us and them, two best teams in the South.
Okay.
So if we can put on a good performance, if we can go 5 sets with them, if we can beat them, it means we have a chance to win the South, which we've never done. So that'd be a first goal. It also gives us the opportunity to be top 1 or 2 at East Coast, which Penn State's probably the best team on East Coast. And then if we can have those goals and achieve those goals, we have a great shot at nationals. So I'm excited where this season's going to go.
And who are some guys that's been stepping up so far this year? You said, you had a lot of turnover this year, a lot of new guys, but a lot of success.
Yeah.
So who are some guys that's helped contribute to the team's success this year?
Yeah, that's our turnover hasn't been guys that are truly new. It's a lot of guys coming from the D2 team.
Okay.
So that's why they have the chemistry. I think there's probably a few that stand out. Sam Wyman's our libero. He was the libero last year for the D2 team. He was all East Coast as a Division II player. Absolutely amazing at defense. The setter from last year is Caden Nepper. He was a D2 player. He's now on the D1 team. And he was all South player. So these guys are the top 6 or 8 in the conference. And then I would say the other 2 guys that stand out are our outside hitters, Gene DeJesus and TJ Forsyth. Probably the best 2 outside hitters in our conference. So where we're a little weak is the height in the middle, but those guys on the outside, the defensive players, and our setter, they're going to dictate the tempo. I think they're excellent players. So.
Are you guys where you want it to be at this point when you were making goals at the beginning of the year, or you haven't thought that far ahead?
I think we're ahead of where we wanted to be.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. We when we started, we saw some of the disadvantages we had, height disadvantages, so losing a lot of guys from last year. And so we set some goals for ourselves, but we've exceeded those goals by and large. One of our big goals was we wanted to beat Messiah. Messiah is always a top team in the country, and so when we beat them at Lancaster Bible, we knew we were kind of trending ahead of where we wanted to be.
Right. Yeah. Well, good luck this weekend. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thanks.
For Brian Rigg, I'm Gabe Henderson for LFSN, signing off.